Hello. This is some guy casting a game that I saw on Artcast It. Up here in the top right-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have BiillyZane as the Red Terran, and down here, whoa, your portrait does look like BiillyZane. Who is BiillyZane? I don't know who that is. I guess that's a real person. I didn't know that. Okay, and down here in the bottom left-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, again, it'd be kind of silly if they were on different maps, is Vexed, the blue Protoss, who apparently knows who BiillyZane is, and I don't, and that's okay. That's not going to be super essential to the cast. So it looks like BiillyZane going for fairly standard wall off at the front with the supply depot. Not super critical against Protoss, but can help, especially if you're trying to hide some tech, or possibly try and trap the probe that comes in. But again, not as necessary as when you're playing against Zerg to stop Zergling run-bys. You don't see players trying to stop Zealot run-bys like they used to do in Brood War. So it looks like barracks with no gas, so very reminiscent of a 1-Rax expand. And here we've got Vexed. Gateway, looks like Gateway was on 13, Assimilator on 14, so again, very standard. Could be a 1-gate expand. Would be, the econ, I don't feel like saying counter, because counter's not quite right, but it's the way to keep up an econ if Terran goes 1-Rax expand. And looks like this probe is going to get in, so did not choose to make the extra supply depot here. Gets in, sees the timing there. Actually it looks like did not check to make sure that the gases weren't taken. Did get far enough to see that there weren't any miners on the gas, but didn't verify that the gases weren't taken. So a bit of a mistake there by Vexed, but not too big a deal. This is gold, so you start wondering, since it's gold, would he know what the gas taken meant necessarily? Don't know what the player is like. And looks like some probe's going to chase. Meanwhile, the Nexus is on full energy, completely standard. Core finishing, and looks like this probe was maybe thinking of expanding. Going for the eBay block, and that is an interesting position. It helps give you vision on the corners, the edges of your base, but it's very vulnerable to Marines coming up here. I mean, you just need an air unit, like a medevac, to give you vision to take it out. I prefer to put them back here. If you want to put buildings up here, you still can, and you still get vision. So, and you keep it alive a little longer. It's not directly in harm's way. So it looks like, anyway, the Zealots coming down here. eBay actually almost finished 1 second away, so it ended up getting whatever 34 of 35% is of its hit points. Bunker here, using part of the command center as part of its own wall so that it can't get completely surrounded by Zealots. Not too important in the early game. Typically you see players put it out here to try and prevent scouting of the command center. That way the Protoss is left guessing, well, he's got the bunker right here, but does that mean he's actually expanded, or he's just put the bunker right here and then he's going to be going for, I don't know, a Cloak Banshee follow-up? And this was actually something that happened in GSL. MC saw the bunker at the front against Supernova and assumed it was a 1-Rax expand, and it ended up being Cloak Banshees. Ended up losing that game. So anyway, don't think that's actually what's going on here. Not sure that the positioning was taken into account there at that level of detail. This is very intriguing. Double robo off of it's sustainable off of 2 bases, but this second Nexus hasn't finished yet, and there are only 2 gates. And he's going, looks like, lots of zealots. 3 zealots, 1 stalker. So he's certainly being able to save up his gas in case he wants to use those for double colossi or something. I don't know. Oh, and there it is. There's the robotics bay. I always forget if it's robotics bay or robotics support bay. Pretty big transfer of probes here coming down. It's like 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a fairly large Maynard. Meanwhile, he's got double eBay, but he's not using them yet. Bit of a mistake there. And actually, every time I've clicked on the orbitals, there have been no, as far as I remember, there have been no SCVs being made. And this is being rallied down to the bottom, but there are still 7 SCVs left worth of patches or whatever. He can still put 7 more SCVs up here, is my point. And okay, there we go. Starts +1. It's got stim on the way, and I'm assuming he put these together so that he can switch them out, but it's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the switch. Okay. He's got the observer here. Might be. Let's see what he's got vision of. Ooh. Okay, I was thinking maybe he's thinking that banshees are coming, which would make sense to keep the observer here. And oh, there it goes. Okay. Might have just been a rally point. Yep. Okay, that was it. It was just a rally point to the front of the natural, and he forgot about the observer for a bit. So not too big a deal. Looks like double Colossus coming out, still on 2 gates. He's going to need to add, I think, at least 2 more gates. I would say 2 to 3 more gates if he wants to sustain. That's well. As I say that, he doesn't have this saturated, and oh, there we go. Probes being made. Probes being made. Well, yeah, I guess this is a standard Gold League play. And that's okay. Looks like they've both been keeping up on their macro just as well as the other. And actually, as you can see, the supplies are off by 1. So that's just another testament to how evenly matched they have been so far. And oh no, this stalker's going to get taken out. Not even, oh, nice there by BiillyZane, not using a stim. And here we go, getting these colossi into position. I'd like to see 1 up here and 1 down here. And maybe the zealots in the front, this stalker in the back here, but looks like it's not going to happen. And oh no, not engaging all at the same time. Oh, this Terran army should not be engaging here. Looks like these colossi aren't going to be able to clean up. Oh, it takes out 1 medevac. Medevac needs to run. He stims and runs away. That's the right decision there. Oh, nope, don't want to push out too far. I'm thinking at this point in the game, Terran should typically start Viking production, or be very close to it, or at the very least have a larger army. But that's not the case. And looks like he's just gonna try and fit. Oh no, that's a mistake. You don't have enough firepower there to take it out. Oh, loses everything for nothing. I don't think he took out a single Protoss unit there, and he lost the entire army there. Meanwhile, factory just chilling. Just chilling. If I were BiillyZane right now, I would be building more bunkers here. Looks like live games are ready. Oh, it looks like 1 Colossus got taken out, and another one. I caught the second one getting taken out. I didn't see the first one. And wow. Okay, he's got the armory, but again, not making use of these the double eBay. And oh, very interesting position here for the third. Typically, players will take this as their third. It is a bit easier to defend. I mean, it's just a short walk from your natural, and it can be a little annoying if drops end up juggling between here and here. But over here, this is a very exposed position. Wonder if he's just not used to the map, or he's got something planned, or I'm gonna guess he's just not used to the map. Looks like Twilight Council finally coming out. He's got +1 armor, so Terran is up on upgrades by 1, in the sense that Protoss only has +1 armor and Terran has 1/1. He's got just a handful of Vikings here. And there we go, finally one player, oh actually, I wonder, oh, doesn't see the, okay. So fortuitously, he's going to be, he'll be a little late on his third relative to Protoss here, relative to Vexed. But it starts at about the same time. And especially with the level of play we've seen here, it's essentially the same. Looks like these barracks, not continually producing, but again, you know, that's okay. Oh, stims everything! What was that? Ah, no! What do you... Oh, why did you do that? What was... I'm confused. Maybe he saw the blur and thought it was Dark Templar, but the scan didn't go down, and he has no ghosts. Maybe, let's see, did he have... So that's 53, that's 61. I feel like he must have had... Ah! There's another... Why? Why are you... I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, here's a theory. He's trying to keep medevac energy low so that Protoss can't feed back his medevacs and take them out. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm sticking with. Well, looks like Protoss is getting Psystorm, but still making... Wow, he's got 4 Colossus. Still pumping out Colossus. He's going to be up to 6 pretty soon. Psystorm almost finished. Charge almost finished. This is getting to be close to the ideal Protoss army. And looks like this Observer is still following the army. So he is gonna know what's going on, and unfortunately he still hasn't taken out this Observer. You can see it right there. Oh, it stopped for some reason, don't know why. And looks like he's just checking for a third here. Oh, this is interesting. So he goes to where he expects the third to be and doesn't see it. And of course, this actually works really well in Gold League, where you don't expect people to be scattered around, looking around the map. So if you take your third in an unorthodox position, it may end up working to your favor. Oh no, he's moving in a strange position, strange choke point. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Looks like the Vikings are not going to be enough. Oh, huge storms going down, so much going. And oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Medevacs don't get taken out immediately. And looks like these High Templar are without energy, so they won't be able to take this out. This medevac could have been taken out. Oh no, why are you stopping? No, what are you doing? Oh no. I think he got greedy and saw the Colossi were essentially undefended because of so few gateway units, but he didn't have enough to take them out there. And now, oh, so close. 24 hit points on one, 41 on the other. As I try to, there we go, 41 hit points. But in the meanwhile, he does have his army. He's still making stuff, and he's got this other base set up. And if you look at the supplies, well, as soon as I clicked over here, the supplies were off by 1, but now they're 126 to 144. So still, you know, fairly close. So it even though I would consider that fight a loss for the Terran player, it looks like, and supplies are still staying pretty even. Looks like they're still fairly evenly matched in terms of skill. So this might be why the player who uploaded the replay said that this was lots of army trading, and went on for a while. I think he said it. If he didn't say it went on for a while, that's the impression I got. And it looks like choosing to produce medevacs. I'd like to see a second starport come up. Oh, there we go, second starport. And yes, there we go, another reactor coming down. That's exactly what you need. Really wouldn't mind seeing even a third starport come down and a second, another, oh, there it is, another command center. And there we go, taking his typical third as his fourth. Oh, huge stim there